Have you ever had your Instagram account hacked or maybe your other social media accounts hacked? Well, according to the poll I did, 74% of you have not been hacked, but 71% of you know someone who has. So make sure you share this video with someone because it may help them know what to avoid, especially on Instagram. Now, I've had a few people reach out to me in the past about them having their accounts taken over. In this video, I'll go over an interaction I had with one of my friend's hackers as well as expose him because, well, he went on camera, and you'll also hear from another victim in depth about what happened to her. While this may not have happened to you, it may have happened to someone you know. This scammer gained access to her Instagram account, changed the email and phone number associated with it, and you can see where he's logged in from. Nigeria. Let's do this.
Hoy sale estafado, el estafador.
Why you have done such a thing?
I got hacked because I fell for the scammer's request, which was to accept this link that would take me to this clothing line. He was pretending to be my friend. It was my friend's clothing line, and I was going to receive a link on my cell phone, so I gave him my number, and then I got a password reset for Instagram as a result of giving my number, and then I was like, well, I got this password reset for Instagram, and he's like, oh, no, that's not me. Delete it. That's not me. It was the end of the night already. It was like 2 a.m. and I was heading to bed. So I didn't bother checking my Instagram right after that. And then when I tried to log back onto my Instagram in the morning, I didn't have any access. And then it just took me like a while to a frustrating while to gain access back into my account. And then I had to set up a 2-factor authentication.
Now this is a good time to talk about today's sponsor, Aura. Since you do everything online, Aura helps you do what you do safely by protecting your data from these hackers, scammers, and any kind of jabroni trying to impersonate you. A lot of these Instagram scammers will threaten to sell your account on the dark web unless you pay them. Aura continuously monitors the dark web looking for your emails, passwords, and social security numbers and will send you alerts super fast when they find anything. They'll automatically send requests on your behalf to data brokers to remove your information, helping to reduce spam and robocalls that you receive. Some of these Instagram hackers will ask you for money, anywhere between $50 to $500 to recover your account. The average cost to an average victim of identity theft is $1,000. Protect your family and yourself from identity theft at aura.com/deyo. I'll leave a link in the description below. If you sign up right now, Aura will give you a 2-week free trial with my link, so you can go check for yourself how many times Aura finds you or your family members' personal information on the dark web. And if you sign up, let me know in the comments below if your personal information has been compromised. You won't regret checking. Alright, so now he has access to her Instagram account, and then he messaged me. But he messed with the wrong guy because he didn't realize who he was talking to. As you'll see, most of these hackers are successful because of simple and basic phishing techniques. He tried it with me, and here's how that went down. He says, hey, sorry for bothering you. Please, I need your help real quick. So I said, what's up? Then he replies with, just living life. And that right there is where I knew that it was a scammer. I'm participating for an online makeup tutorial to become a professional, and I would gladly appreciate your vote. And I said, cool. You will receive the link shortly on your text inbox now. What's your active phone number? And then I gave him the phone number to the police station. Then I said, hey, are you gonna give me a call? And he said, no, you're gonna receive the call now shortly on your text message inbox. And I said, okay, hold on. I'm gonna call you real quick. I wanna see the makeup. He didn't pick up the call. Okay, I can't accept call right now, so I ended the call. Then I said, call me later with the info then. Then he says, I hope your active phone number updated on your Instagram so you can be eligible to receive the entry link. And I said, yeah. He's like, I'm not sure about that. And I said, why? And he said, if it's not updated on your Instagram, you won't be able to receive the entry link. So I said, wait, let me make sure. Then I'm like, yeah, it's updated. And he's like, send me the screenshot. To which I go, LOL, what? What kind of friend goes, hey, send me the screenshot to prove to me that you've done it? So I tried calling him again, and he says, send me a screenshot of it. I told you I can't take a call now. Text only. And this is a true telltale that it's a scam. If they refuse to answer your calls or go on video with you, typically it's a scam. 99.9 999% of the time. So at this point, I just decided to just confront him and said, "Are you in Nigeria now? LOL." And he's like, "Huh? What do you mean?" So then I said, "Answer my call or I'm not sending you no screenshot." Then we had this interaction.
Give them the account and they send me money. That's how I survive. So if you know the owner of this account, I would gladly give her back her Instagram. But she can voluntarily give me at least $50.
What's your email
With
address?
just $50, I'll give her back her Instagram. I accept Bitcoin. If you purchase $50 worth of Bitcoin, then I'll send you the wallet address and you send me the Bitcoin after I've given you the info.
Okay.
I hope I'm gonna trust you.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you something first, real quick. How did you get into her account?
Okay, that's if you wanna learn, I'm gonna tell you how to do that. Just the way I chatted you and you I'm into it. I need to vote. You understand? She was willing to vote for me. So I sent her an email address and she did it on her account. So I had to do a reset first.
Oh, so you reset her password?
Yeah, I reset her password. She added my email to her Instagram. I sent her an email. She added to her Instagram. Okay, can you contact her real quick, or are you willing to get the account back?
If you're willing to work for the $50, then I mean, I don't mind sending you $50, dude. Like I have no problem sending you money, but you gotta earn it, man. You can't listen. You can't be stealing people's.
Okay, but yeah, I understand. That's why you are desperate. I was in need of money. That's why. Bitcoin is really bad. I'm from Nigeria. There's no job.
Okay, so I understand you're desperate.
You're a good person. Know that.
Listen, I understand you're desperate, but you can't be doing this to people, man. You can't be taking people's accounts like this.
Yeah. Once I have my job back, I'm not gonna do this no more. I think this is gonna be the last account I'm gonna add.
How many accounts do you have?
I just wanted to pay my rent. That's all. If you send me the $50, that's gonna go a long way. But I promise I'm not gonna do this again.
How old are you, man?
I'm 19. I'm a young boy. You can call me Vico. Do you wanna call me video to me?
Are you a Yahoo boy?
It's a Yahoo boy.
Don't act like you don't know what a Yahoo boy is, bro.
I can only hack Instagram.
If you're from Nigeria, you know what a Yahoo boy is. Don't act stupid. Come on. Like at least.
Yeah, I know what a Yahoo means. Yeah, when you're doing an online scam, that's a Yahoo.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Yahoo boy.
Yeah, that's what you're doing right now.
I'm a hacker. Can hack Instagram accounts.
How do you get good at hacking Instagram accounts, but say that you're desperate for money? Like, why not turn your energy to something that's productive?
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, people don't get opportunity except you have money. That's the only way you're gonna get. If you don't have money, no one's gonna help you because you're not from Nigeria. Nigeria is not a good country.
It's not cool that you're doing this, man. You know.
I know. I told you I was desperate. I'm so sorry about that. We always have to pray to God for forgiveness because we all are sinners. Even you might also offend someone in one way or the other. That's sin. That's why we have to pray every day for forgiveness. No one is perfect, man.
Yeah, no, I'm not asking you to be perfect, but you're willingly trying to steal money from people. You understand what I'm saying? You're willingly doing that. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not to give you. I'm not trying to give you a religious talk.
Yeah, I understand your point, man. I'm gonna change. I'm a nice person. I'm definitely gonna stop that.
So the link that you were gonna send me, what was that link gonna be for?
Okay, the link I was gonna send you before was a link to his Instagram password. But I was gonna ask you before. You wanna see how it's done?
Yeah, just send it to me.
That phone number you sent to me, add it on your Instagram so I can request for the reset password. You need to add it on your Instagram. Then you add the phone number there.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
I said the only way I'll be able to hack your Instagram account is if you'll be able to send me the link. But I'm stupid and you're not gonna do that. I know.
Send you what link?
Send me the screenshot so I can be sure you added it.
Come on, man.
Send me the screenshot, then I'll really forget the password.
Dude, I'm not gonna do that, man. Come on.
You've not done. Okay. Maybe you're scared or thinking I wanna hack you, but I can hack you with just a screenshot of your phone number. That's not how hacking is being done. I was just showing you how it's being done. You said you know the lady that owns this.
Yeah, I do.
Will you be able to spare $50 for her?
Nigeria. Like, whereabouts in Nigeria are you? Like Lagos or where?
Abuja.
Okay. I understand that it's hard for you, but stealing money from people doesn't doesn't make it right. You know what I mean? Everyone, believe it or not, man, just because people live in like the USA or they live in Canada or they live in the UK, it doesn't mean that life is easy for them. You know what I mean? They have bills too, and they have a lot of people live paycheck to paycheck, man. I would need like real information, man. I'm not sending $50 to someone that I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I would need your real name, just so I can actually send you the money. You know what I mean? Because I would need proof. I would need proof that you've, given up.
I'm scared. I can't.
Come on,
I'm
man.
scared.
What are you scared? What are you scared of, man?
I'm thinking maybe you're trying to track my location and get me arrested.
You're
Can
giving
I
me.
call you a video call?
Yeah, you can call me a video call.
Your camera is off, man.
Yeah,
Can
hold
you
on.
see me?
Yeah, hold on. I can't see.
Can you see me?
No, hold on a second. I'm trying to.
It's really dark here. Let me turn on the light.
It's really dark there.
Yeah, it's really dark.
Yeah, I see like a foot. I think it looks like a foot. I don't know what that is, man. I don't see your face. No, I don't see you, dude.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, sir.
All right. Well, I can barely see you,
Can you
dude.
see me?
I can barely see you.
Know how to buy Bitcoin?
Yeah, I know how to buy Bitcoin.
Can you buy $50 and send the screenshot? You sure it's gonna work? Yeah. Some app in which you're gonna buy Bitcoin and you won't be able to send it that same day. You're gonna have for 24 hours.
Yeah, I think you know and I know that it's not right. I'll send you the $50, but like I gotta see you, man. Like
To be honest, you were willing to give me the $50. There definitely no reason for you to tell me to show you my face because you're not sending money my face. And the only reason you're gonna tell me to show you my face is maybe intending to do something fishy, like maybe trying to post me. It's definitely cool if you don't wanna send me the money. I just showed you my face already. Okay, let's forget about it. And the money.
give her back her account though, man, okay? Luckily, my friend was able to recover her Instagram account within a couple of days. And here's a chat I had with a victim who had her account hacked as well. All right, so I know you mentioned to me before that your account was hacked. Can you kind of tell me how that happened to you?
So I got a message from one of my friends on Instagram. I talk to him here and there, not too often. And it said, yo. And I was like, okay, that doesn't sound like him, but I was like, yo. And he's like, I need your help with something. If I send you a link, can you copy and paste that link over here? I got locked out of an account. I was like, okay, like it was all weird because I didn't know what account he was talking about. But at the same time, I was in a big rush. I was rushing from one place to another, not really paying attention. The guy was living in Hawaii at the time. So I didn't have this instinct to like pick up the phone and call him because he just seemed far away. He's also a really busy guy that often has back-to-back meetings. So I was thinking, well, maybe he's just like messaging in this really kind of abrupt way because he really, really needs my help. But to be honest, like 95% of me felt like this seems like a scam and something's off. But then there was that 5% thinking, okay, maybe he actually needs help. And for some reason, I went with that 5% of like, okay, I'll help him out. I don't remember. I think it's possible I received the link from a different number, which obviously was sketchy. But again, me being in a rush, I wasn't really paying attention. I copied the link from my text messages and I pasted it into the Instagram messaging. And as soon as I did that, I was like, no, this is definitely a scam. And I went to unsend that message, but it was too late. As soon as I did that, then suddenly I was locked out of my account, both Instagram and Facebook. Facebook somehow came back on its own a couple of days later, but Instagram I was locked out of. So I was a little bit panicked because I was like, I have no idea how to, like, what's happening, how to get back in. So I messaged my friend on text message being like, I think your account got hacked. And he replied right away. And he said, yes, it did. This is what you need to do. And he just told me to do the facial recognition where you take a video of yourself and it gets sent into, I guess, Facebook or Instagram. And I did that and it didn't work. And then I did it 20 more times and it still didn't work. So then I started looking up emails and phone numbers to Facebook and Instagram. Really hard to find. And when I did find them, they weren't working. The phone number was like, we're not accepting calls. The emails weren't replying to me, but I still kept messaging them, explaining what happened. Somebody also told me that I can direct message Instagram on Instagram, but they weren't replying to my messages either. Like a couple people did get hacked through me. First of all, I did post on Facebook. Once I had access back to Facebook, I posted both on my story a few times and on my wall that I got hacked. So warning people to not respond to my Instagram, but they a lot of people didn't see that. So when the hacker reached out to me through my other friends' accounts being like, hey, I need help, I started talking to the hacker. There's actually two of them, at least two of them. I believe one lives in Nigeria in a village, and I think the other one was in Toronto, like his big boss, the bad guy. And I actually just asked him, I was like, so does it bring you joy to hack people's accounts? And he was like, no, it doesn't. And he sent this like crying emoji being like, but I need to make money and there's no opportunities. And I started asking him questions. He wasn't really soliciting information. I was asking him questions like, well, where do you live? Like, what's your situation? And he said, I don't know. He said his mom passed away, and I don't know if it's true, but then he said that he wasn't able to find a job because he lives in a village. And if you live in the village in Nigeria, it's really hard to find a job if you don't have education. And he didn't have money to go to school. And when his mom passed away, he had to take care of his sister. And his sister, he said, is working at a salon. But the reason she got that job is because she had a connection, a friend that worked there. And I said, well, why can't you get a job? And he said, well, I don't have any connections like that. I guess when he got this opportunity to hack people's accounts to make some money, he took it. But then I suggested that he give me my account back and I'll pay him $200 to get it back. Because I heard that the going rate for reverse hackers was around $150. So I was like, I'll pay him $200 if he gives my account back. Not sure if I actually would have, but whatever. At the time, that's what I said. But he was like, well, you have to pay me first through Bitcoin. And Bitcoin was the exact method they used to scam people. So I was like, no. And it was a lot of back and forth of him trying to get me to pay him first. And I was firm on him giving me my account back first, which I also wasn't even sure about, because even if he gave me back my account, he probably could have rehacked it real quick. So I wasn't banking on that solution. He was like, okay, well, let me talk to my supervisor about your account, getting it back. So he ended up connecting me with this, like I actually called his supervisor through, because I could tell they had different ways of speaking. So I think the supervisor had tried to reach out to me through another person's account. It was just like different wording they were using. And so I talked to him too. And he was kind of mean and stern and pressuring me to send this $200 and mad at me that I was wasting his time because I was suggesting him to give my account back first. Didn't want to do that. So then it wasn't so much that I needed the content back, but people were messaging me like every day asking me, did your account get hacked? Or I think your account got hacked. And I had to reply to all those texts. And even after like a couple months, I would still be getting messages like maybe once a week, like 20 texts at a time, people asking me the same thing, because I think he would like leave them alone and then he would start hacking my contacts again, or trying to hack my contacts again. So it was just super annoying and draining. And I was sick with COVID during that time, like right after I got hacked. I kind of tried letting it go, but in the end I was like, no, I have to get my account back because this is super annoying. When they hacked my account, they posted some posts, and one of the posts was of like a black lady's hand, definitely bigger than mine, and like with really long nails up to here, holding these keys. And in the background was a sedan, a photo of a four-door sedan. But the caption said, just got the keys to my new Range Rover SUV because of this Bitcoin that I invested in. And I was like, oh my God, these hackers like have no idea. First of all, the caption was off. Second of all, they could tell on my post that I'm not black. And some of my friends were liking it on Instagram and even like congratulating me, but I don't know, they probably weren't looking very closely at it.
It's the little details, right? Like you said in the beginning, 95% of you felt like it was a scam, 5% of you felt like it wasn't a scam. And it's those little details that unfortunately, if we're not paying attention, just like that.
Totally.
So like your friends who are liking it, you're like, that's not me, right? That's not my hand.
Yeah.
You understand that, right? They're just kind of like, no, we just see the keys in the Range Rover.
Right?
Or the sedan.
The Range Rover sedan SUV. Well, even when my friend said, yo, like that in itself, I was like, he never talks to me like that, but okay. Like,
what kind of steps have you taken to make sure like that you're more aware of it next time?
Yeah, I set up the two-factor authentication, of course, which brings an extra security measure into it. If you feel like something is off, then to follow your gut and trust that maybe something is off, and just confirm. Like if somebody's messaging you, call them. If I had just called my friend, all of this could have been avoided. If you're in a rush, also like don't do anything until you can kind of like settle down and think about what's happening. Because I was in a rush, my head was all over the place. I wasn't totally aware of what was going on. But if I had just like read his messages at a time when I wasn't rushing, I think I would have been able to pick up quite clearly that it was a scam. Yeah, and then like obviously have the two-factor authentication backup codes in place, and it shouldn't happen to you.
When you're using these types of social media platforms, you have to be careful when trying to recover your accounts as well, as there are many fake reverse hackers online trying to also scam you out of money. You'll see the bots come out on many social media platforms whenever you say something about being hacked. I know it may sound very promising that they'll get it back for you, but I truly believe that 9 out of 10 times they're scammers. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!